Hi, today we're going to be tying the fur ant. These are the materials we're going to need. We're going to need our black thread, our black dubbing, our DF1 size 12 hook, and then our black neck hackle. You can pause here and grab those materials when you're ready. Again, pinch the barb and the vise. Let's get this thing secured in there. Once it's nice and secure, we will wrap our black thread on. Get that ready. And we're going to wrap down the shank of the hook. We're going to go all the way to the back. We want to make sure we cover all the hook in black this time because this is essentially just a black fly. We're imitating a black ant. If you've ever seen a flying ant, then you'll know exactly what this is supposed to imitate. Bring your thread back just almost to the point of the hook, and then we'll come in with our black dubbing. Pull it out and again pinch it in the end of the bag, and it kind of gives you something to hold on to as you pull dubbing out. Make about a 2-inch relatively thick noodle. We keep dubbing here. Again, we use pressure and we go one way. Once we get it where we want it, where we like it, we're going to wrap back to the beginning of the thread and then back forward. We're going to make a nice abdomen here. If you've ever seen a black ant flying or a flying black ant, this is... Which fish is the fastest? Swordfish, racing shark, mako shark, sailfish, or SpongeBob? Pause now until you decide together on an answer. The correct answer is sailfish. The sailfish can swim up to 68 miles per hour. That's close. I'm going to add a little bit more dubbing here. Get the shape just a little bit different, a little closer to what I want. Once you get that on, hopefully you hit it the first time, but if you don't, you can add a little bit more. And I'm going to make it look, that's more closer to what I'm looking for. We're going to come in now with our neck hackle. Pick a nice one. We're going to be tying in from the tip of the hackle, the tip of the feather. So get good ones out. Sometimes you get ones that have the barbules that don't look quite uniform, like the one on the left. You don't want to use those. Use the one on the right, close to what that is. Now we're going to tie in from the tip. So pull back the feathers from the tip. You can see here when I lay it down, it's going to be like that. Tie it in nice and tight, wrapping the tip of that feather, the tip of our hackle, right about there. Wrap back to where we're going to add the next little bit of dubbing. Now we're going to wrap the hackle around, and we're not going to spiral this forward. We're kind of going to leave it in the same spot. We want this hackle to lay right in the middle of the fly. Once you get it where you want it, tie that hackle down, wrap it around, and it's going to look like a mess here. Just get it tied down. Come in with your scissors and cut it off. It's like that, and then clean up any stray pieces. We can do more cleanup at the end. That looks about right. Tie it down. Now we're going to come in with some more dubbing. Not quite as big a noodle as we did last time. We want this to be a thorax. The abdomen on a black ant is a lot bigger than the thorax, so we're going to only do about a 1-inch noodle here. Maybe a little bit more than that. All right, pause here and talk about the question you decided on. Remember to be attentive as you listen and honest as you answer. Take your time and then continue when you're finished. relatively thick. We're probably like a spaghetti width on our noodle. Once we get that taken care of, we're going to slide it up and get it in the right spot before we wrap it on. Here we go. Pull the hackle back and wrap this right in front. See, I trapped one of the barbules. That's okay. I'm going to make a nice little thorax on this. And now we're going to wrap to the eye and back. We created a ant head. Now we're going to use our whip finish tool. Come in. You can do a half hitch here if you want a couple times. Do a 3 or 4 turn finish. Secure it down. Cut this off. Clean it up. And put a little bit of head cement on. Like that. And there we have our fur ant. Thank you for watching.